Markets on air with a focus on China. Shopping spree, Chinese investing in Germany. It was the biggest Chinese acquisition of a German company to date. At the start of the year, Beijing Enterprises bought up waste recycling firm EEW in Lower Saxony for 1.4 billion euros. Located in Hanover, the plant can supply nearly 60,000 households with electricity generated by burning waste at a steady temperature of 850 degrees Celsius. German companies are known for meeting the highest environmental standards, and EEW's highly qualified staff offer a wealth of knowledge and experience when it comes to recycling waste. China plans to build more than 1,000 new waste recycling plants in the coming years.
China is a huge country, and it has problems with waste disposal. Development in this area lags far behind Europe, and there's a strong political will to bring these technologies up to date in China.
The EEW acquisition is one of many. In 2015 alone, Chinese investors purchased 36 companies in Germany, most of them small and medium-sized firms. The next largest Chinese acquisition after EEW came late last year, when state-owned ChemChina bought up German specialty engineering firm Krauss Maffei for 925 million euros. Other prominent examples include the takeover of Munich-based warehouse technology maker Kion and the purchase of concrete pump manufacturer Putzmeister. The next planned takeover may be the biggest of all. In May of this year, Chinese home appliance maker Midea launched a record €4.5 billion bid for German robotics specialist KUKA.
€20 billion. That's how much Chinese investors spent in Europe last year, 44% more than in 2014. The money was spent on acquisitions and strategic purchases. Germany is one of the most popular investment locations. Analysts expect further growth in Chinese foreign investment in the years to come.
Investment hits new record. Nearly 2,000 foreign investors set up shop in Germany last year, more than ever before. According to Germany Trade and Invest, 260 new projects were started by Chinese investors alone. US investors came in second with 252 projects, followed by 203 investments from Switzerland. Foreign investors are attracted by Germany's highly skilled workforce, excellent infrastructure, and the current availability of low-interest loans. China invests billions. New high-speed trains and intercity connections. The Chinese government wants to spend the equivalent of €682 billion on expanding its transportation network. The expansion of airports, roads and railways is aimed at boosting economic growth. China has drawn up a development plan to fund some 300 infrastructure projects over the next 3 years.
More jobs in Germany. German companies expect to create some 450,000 new jobs this year. That's according to a survey by the German Chambers of Commerce and Industry. Previous estimates were less than half that amount. It's above all the construction industry that plans to hire new workers, but retailers and service providers also aim to increase their workforce. Domestic demand is on the rise in Germany, boosting orders and investment.
Helping hand. Robots do the heavy lifting. A truck door made by the Bruggen company weighs 75 kilograms. Shift workers used to heave the doors for hours on end. But this back-breaking task is now done by robots. When it comes to industrial automation, finding the right software is key.
We were able to optimize our workflow and keep the same number of employees in this area. We reassigned workers to other tasks, mainly monitoring parts of the production process.
Hard physical labor is becoming a thing of the past. Researchers at the Ravensburg Weingarten School of Applied Sciences are already working on the next generation of robots.
Jobs will be lost in many areas. But one area that will experience no job cuts is engineering. We engineers will keep our jobs, while all the simple, menial and unpleasant jobs at construction sites and the like will someday be fully automated.
The next phase of automation at Bruggen has already begun. Robots have taken over the work of trained welders, who are difficult to find. The current welders will stay on, though, keeping an experienced eye on the robots.
Cologne is Germany's carnival capital and a city with many world-famous tourist attractions, among them the towering Cologne Cathedral. Germany's fourth-largest city also pulls its weight in the world of business. Cologne is home to some 900 industrial firms. Traditional sectors include the chemicals industry with heavyweights like Bayer and car maker Ford, the city's largest employer. Cologne is also a center for trade fairs and media, with numerous television and radio stations, publishers and ad agencies drawing from a large pool of talent. The city profits from its central location in Europe and easy access by air via the Cologne-Bonn airport, by car via the Cologne Beltway, and by water on the legendary River Rhine. And that was Markets on Air.